welcome to the Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
Today, we're really getting into a giant of literature, Shakespeare's Hamlet.
Absolutely. A play that just keeps on giving.
We've got a concise review here, but it's packed with insight, so we're going to use that to sort of guide our chat. I'm really looking forward to unpacking this one.
Me too. It's always rewarding to revisit Hamlet.
So the basic setup, for anyone needing a quick refresher, it's set in Denmark. We've got Prince Hamlet, and he's reeling because his father, the king, is dead. Murdered, in fact.
Right, and the murderer, his own uncle, Claudius.
Exactly, and Claudius doesn't just stop there. He takes the throne
Swiftly.
and marries Hamlet's mother, Queen Gertrude. Talk about complicated family dynamics.
It's intense. Deep betrayal right from the start.
Yeah, so it's fundamentally about revenge, morality, human emotion. It's all in there.
And that's the thing, isn't it? Our review really nails this. Hamlet is so much more than just a revenge tragedy.
Okay, how so?
Well, it resonates centuries later because it's also this incredible philosophical piece.
Right.
The themes are universal: doubt, action, inaction, grief, madness, you name it. And the characters feel so deeply real, flaws and all.
Unforgettable characters, definitely.
So this deep dive, think of it as your shortcut. We want you to quickly get the essence, the core insights of this complex play without getting lost in, all the layers initially.
Perfect. So where does the review suggest we start focusing? What's the foundational strength here?
Psychological realism. That's what the source really emphasizes.
Okay.
Hamlet himself, he's not your typical action hero. Shakespeare uses him to explore something really profound: moral paralysis.
Moral paralysis. I like that term. Not just simple indecision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not a character flaw in the simple sense. It's a deep look at the human cost, the weight of taking revenge, that hesitation.
It feels very modern in a way. Relatable.
Totally relatable. And Shakespeare's genius technique here, the soliloquies.
Ah, yes. To be or not to be. Being the most famous, obviously.
Right. But they're more than just speeches. They're like a radical move for the time, pulling the audience directly into Hamlet's head.
You get his raw thoughts, unfiltered.
Completely. The inner turmoil, the philosophical wrestling, stuff that other plays might just hink at. That to be or not to be speech isn't just about suicide. It's about the meaning of life, death, our responsibilities when things get tough.
That paints such a vivid picture of his internal struggle. So that's Hamlet's mind. But how does Shakespeare expand that feeling outwards into the court, the world of the play? Because there's a real sense of unease throughout Elsinore.
That's a great question. He doesn't keep that tension just inside Hamlet's head. He masterfully uses subplots and mirrors.
Okay, like what?
Well, the review points to themes like betrayal, corruption, madness, mortality. They aren't just Hamlet's problems. They permeate the entire Danish court.
Right, the famous line, something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Exactly. It creates this incredibly tense atmosphere. What you see isn't always what's real. Think about Ophelia.
Oh, her storyline is just tragic. Her descent into madness.
It's heartbreaking, and it reflects Hamlet's own feigned or perhaps real madness, but in a different, more devastating way. Or look at Laertes.
Ophelia's brother.
Yes, he also wants revenge for his father, Polonius, but his approach...
Much more direct. Quip, decisive action. No hesitation there.
Precisely. Laertes acts as a foil. His swift, arguably rash quest for vengeance highlights Hamlet's own deliberation and delay.
So these other characters and their fates, they sort of amplify Hamlet's unique struggle by showing different responses.
They absolutely do. They broaden the play's whole emotional and moral landscape. We see grief, loyalty, revenge through different lenses. It contrasts Hamlet's deep internal debate with more immediate, sometimes violent reactions.
It really shows how complex these issues are, that there's no single right way to react.
No easy answers in Hamlet.
And all this internal conflict, the external corruption, the mirroring plots, it all builds, doesn't it, towards that ending?
Oh, it does. It culminates in this incredibly intense, bloody climax.
Yeah, it's pretty devastating. Almost everyone gone.
The downfall of nearly every major character. It's a brutal conclusion.
And that really drives home the play's themes, doesn't it?
Undeniably.
So as we kind of wrap up our thoughts on this deep dive, that tragic ending, it's not just for shock value, is it?
Not at all.
It feels like Shakespeare is really holding up a mirror, saying something about us, about human nature.
I think so. It's a profound look at our relationship with justice, with revenge, with action and consequence.
It leaves such a lasting impression. It feels like a timeless star of what drives us, but also what can completely paralyze us.
Absolutely. The play sticks with you long after you've finished reading or watching it.
Hmm.
And connecting back to the core message, despite that tragic ending, Hamlet powerfully shows how even a pursuit of justice, something that seems righteous on the surface,
Yeah.
can become so incredibly clouded. Clouded by doubt, by hesitation, by the moral tangle you get into just by seeking revenge in the first place.
The consequences of the actions themselves.
Exactly. Which, brings up a rather provocative thought to leave you with.
Okay.
If even this profound quest for justice, Hamlet's quest, ends up so messy, so thoroughly tangled in doubt and moral ambiguity, well, what does that suggest about the complexities of justice in our own lives, in
Well,
our world right now, even today?
yeah, that's definitely something to chew on. How clear-cut is justice, really?
A challenging question, I think, something to ponder as you reflect on this amazing play.